they dividing us. And one of those rep calling me and say why I talk generally. And I said, oh, I forgot. I forgot if I have to speak to a particular group separately. So it is true. It's not only the bylaw, it's our contract. So many rules and regulations that there people don't even know if it's there for them to protect them. And because of those people, they like bully them and they panic them and make them, stop talking or scared to get fired. It's not that. It's not that. So it's like we have to stand together. We have to sit, like you're saying, talk together and organize ourselves, and boom, and we go and ask what we deserve and what we need. Thank you, sister. I don't know if you have a last word to say.
No, it stays together. And when you see injustice, when you see something that's not right, speak up, not only for you. Because the problem comes in a lot of us only talk and see the problem only when it's affecting us. When it's affecting somebody else, we play like we are blind. We don't say anything. And that's not the way it is. I mean, most of the times, you get in boiling water for defending all the people, and that's the beauty of it. It's not only waiting until something happens to me and then I speak up. If you see something it's not right, if you see something it's not the way it's supposed to be, and it's somebody that started new on the business, they don't know what's going on, do not abuse that person. Do not let that person get abused, because we're all equal. It doesn't matter the amount of years you've been working for a company, for an entity, for whatever. You are a human being. And when we are outside of the bus, we are human beings. And this is one thing that we forget. We forget that sometimes the person that, because, a lot of people that are in power, that the companies or the unions given power, they feel they are better than you because they have that little power. But they don't realize that sometimes people, just because they don't speak the language, just because they were not born and raised over here, sometimes they are even more educated than them in where they come from. So, let's not underestimate people. Let's not abuse people because we think we are better than them because we are given
Mhm.
or offer a position.
That's true.
That's not the way you go about life, because you don't know if tomorrow your mother, your father, your children, your wife, your husband
Hmm.
are going to be in the hands of one of our families, maybe at the hospital, maybe at the post office, maybe somewhere else that you don't even expect
Hmm.
that that person is related to the person that you were humiliating, abusing, And this is why I mention this, because this is one thing that we forget all the time. So therefore, if you see somebody is getting abused and it's not being treated right, and it's not being honored according to what the contract said, don't let it get by. Just stick up for that person, and that's how you become brothers and sisters, and that's how you looking out for other people. Even if you don't see the result right there, but you know what? There's one person above that is going to appreciate it, even if the same person you try to help out doesn't appreciate it. The one above, he will, and and that's the only thing as human beings that we could do. Nothing doesn't matter what nationality or what gender you are. What matters is that we stick together, we look out for each other, and that's what will make us stronger. And when we are stronger, we are going to be heard.
Okay, thank you, sister, to be with us. That's a good message you send out there. I hope everybody understand that message and take it from their heart. You always be there for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, like guys, um, we been there every week and almost every day. Tomorrow is going to be the Creole part. And today, I know you got a good lesson and a lesson that's not even like publishing out there in the school bus industry. Before I leave you, I'm going to refresh you and remind you this is our by law. bylaws. That's mean you could call it constitution. That you could call it the law that's in the union to protect us, to protect the union in general. So what we was talking about the law that's amend these books. Amendment, the amendment. So it's okay, how to amend these books. So it's there. We always asking it every day. So many years, people don't know how to change certain rules, especially how they make the election, how the conducting the election. This is the rules amendments 23rd on page 23. That's telling you how to do that. Okay, how to do that? You have to be consecutively participate in 2 meetings, and you have to do it in writing what laws you wanna be amend. Like I'm telling you, I told you there is a term of the president. Doesn't have no term. How long a president could be elected? So it doesn't say anything. So it just said it's elected for 3 years. So that means he could do whatever he feel like to do to keep them right there under power. So we have to change it. This is the law that's made to change that. So they're telling you 2 consecutive meetings, you have to do it in writing. They have to have a 2/3 vote. I mean, to have the 2/3 vote, everybody have to be in the meeting. At the same time, we're going to mandate how to conduct those meetings. You have to have a meeting in Queens and Bronx. All over they have 11:11 because it's not. Some people after work they get tired to go all the way up there at 7. How come you live in Bronx if you don't drive? How you gonna take subway? How? Even they give buses. Who they give the buses with? Those people who's coming to upload them. People that they make believe that the union is okay for them, like the union is protecting them. Okay? So they take a bus from Pioneer, they take a bus from Consolidated, they even take 2 buses from Staten Island, from Pioneer to bring in the union, to upload them, to vote for them. So that's why they don't want to be like meeting here, because they know what's going to be happening. They do it in one particular place that's on the left hand side of you, and you can even drive there. It's so far. Chewing is difficult. I mean, after a meeting is difficult. So that's why. So if we try 2, 3, 4 times, or 4 months, 5 months, because we want this to be changed, and we sacrifice ourselves. Do I have a plan? Yes, I have a plan. Do I have to say it here? No. I have a plan. How people could go to those meetings and vote. And vote to amend those. Even it's going to be hard because they were to do it. The international have to say something. The international have to sign. You see, the president of the it's a lot of process, but the process, it's the way they do it. It's very tricky. It's very smart. It's like something you would like to do, but because there's a lot of difficulty, you cannot do. Who goes in the meeting? When they have the vote, they have 12 members of the bud union. Do they allow to vote? They have people coming from Staten Island all over to upload them, to back them up. And you are a minimum of people that's there who's gonna say, yes, I want, but there already a lot of them. So guys, that's where I'm going to leave you. Thank you for watching. And I love you. Peace. Thank you for everyone to participate and share this video. Bye-bye. I love you guys.